Good evening. It's a late night, 9:15 in our house, of course. And this is a foreigner in the Philippines, by the way. And I'm really puzzled about something that I see all the time in the Philippines, and that is that the Filipinos seem to have a preoccupation with horror. Now, horror is something that I've never actually quite understood. I don't think I was ever into horror. I actually saw a movie a long time ago called Straw Dogs. I'm sure that it was called Straw Dogs. It might have a slightly incomplete title there, but Straw Dogs, and it was Dustin Hoffman and a girl called Susan George, and it was the siege. It was a siege of a particular house in a remote part of the moors in England, and Dustin Hoffman is under attack because he's protecting somebody, but it was murder after murder, and it had rape in it, and I came out of that movie and I actually felt, well, to use Beth's expression, I felt traumatized. Now, was I going around like an insane idiot for several days? No, I wasn't. But I didn't feel good, and the more that I thought about it, the more that I realized it was because of the images that I'd seen in this movie. And I've talked about this before, and even about this movie, because it was instrumental in a decision that I made not to go to see horror movies. And I tend to make these kind of monologue videos while Beth is relaxing in her favourite way, which is watching television. Well, right now there is a series which is on, which is about vampires, and I just happened to go down to where Beth is relaxing watching this vampire movie, and it's going on and on and on. It's series after, in fact I think it's on every night of the week. And well, what's it going to be about? It's going to be about blood, isn't it? About evil, about these teeth that grow down here like this, and blood dripping down the corner of the mouth and all of that, after they've just brutalized somebody's neck. And I get caught, like anybody else, I get caught like a deer in the headlights, and I'm looking at this thing, and it's my favourite unfavourite thing to watch, and that is when directors of movies manipulate your feeling to get you to hate something. And one of the things that they do is they show the brutalization of women, which is a definite no-no for me. So it shows the head vampire is teaching one of the underlings, who is also, I think, a vampire, but not so important. She's one of the rank and file, I think, or rank and vile. Anyway, he overpowers her very easily, and then he sinks his teeth in. And then there's this long, drawn-out thing where I'm going, oh my God, I can't watch this. And then when he's finished, he just flings the woman off several feet, because he's got inhuman strength. And this is one of my other bugbears about Philippine television, is that when they have these fights of the battle of good against evil, most of the film, most of the movie or the series is about watching evil triumph time and again over the powers of good. and I just can't understand it. I can't understand, well, I suppose I can understand it. It's the writers who write this stuff, and they get more mileage, I guess, out of having the bad guys. We're looking at the bad guys. Oh no, is he going to do that again? I hope not. Oh yeah, oh yes he is. And that's what we do, and we're horrified and fascinated. And only in the last, it seems to me, only in the, this is before I stopped watching all of this, because I don't understand the language anyway, my fault again, but it's only in like the last episode that suddenly the good guy wins. Up to then it's been the glamorized bad guy. They're usually handsome, beautiful, well turned out, powerful, manipulative, clever, insanely clever, and they have got everybody beaten, except until the last moment the good guy wins. But for, I don't know, 10 or 8 or 9 episodes out of the 10, you've been watching the good guy get his butt beaten, kicked, whipped, whatever you say. So I wonder why that is. Not healthy. Not, to my mind, not healthy. So that's my little rant about the battle between good and evil. This is A Foreigner in the Philippines, a little short video for me, 7 minutes. Oh gosh, Beth will love me for this one. Easy to edit and get posted. So, Foreigner in the Philippines, let's see good win for most of the time rather than evil. Bye for now.